So I want you to imagine something. You eat a pastry or a white toast. It tastes good. You feel energy for a moment. And then suddenly, crash, you're hungry again. You know what I mean. The morning sandwich is not going to keep you full for long. So today I want to show you what happens inside your body when you eat carbohydrates and why fiber completely changes the story. So I want to tell you how blood sugar actually works. When you eat carbohydrates, your body breaks them down into glucose. And glucose is not bad. Glucose is fuel. Every cell in your body needs it. But glucose has one goal. It needs to enter your cells. Inside every cell, there are tiny structures called mitochondria. And think of them as a little power stations. They turn glucose into usable energy. So no glucose entering the cells, no energy production. Glucose cannot just walk into a cell. It needs insulin. Insulin works like a key. When blood sugar raises after a meal, insulin opens the door so glucose can enter the cells and reach the mitochondria. Energy gets produced and everything works beautifully. Now let's look at modern refined carbohydrates. So white bread, pastries, sweets. They used to contain fiber, but processing stripped all the goodness away. So now you are left with sugar being poured directly into your bloodstream. So glucose rises very fast, and this is the blood sugar spike. Your body reacts quickly. So it releases a large amount of insulin to protect you because high glucose levels can damage tissues. So insulin rushes to clear the sugar rapidly. And then blood sugar drops because insulin did the job. So that drop is what people experience as sudden hunger, tiredness, brain fog, cravings. Your brain isn't weak. Your fuel supply just crashed. So what happens if it repeats over months and years? That's where it gets really interesting. Cells, especially their mitochondria, are protective. If glucose arrives in a huge spike again and again, cells start to defend themselves because it's causing damage. So they reduce how strongly they respond to insulin and they fail to allow the glucose in. And this is called insulin resistance. It's not laziness of the body, it's protection. The cell is basically saying, too much fuel arriving too fast. I need to slow this down. So glucose stays in the bloodstream longer. Insulin raises higher, and paradoxically, cells become energy starved, even though glucose is everywhere. People feel tired and hungry at the same time. So now let's go back to real food. Whole grains, beans, vegetables, berries, pears, oats, things we're designed to eat. These foods still contain fiber, and fiber changes physics inside your gut. When soluble fiber meets water, it forms a soft gel. Imagine lining the inside of your intestines with a gentle sponge-like layer. This gel slows digestion. It slows how quickly glucose passes through the intestinal wall into the bloodstream. So instead of a glucose explosion, you get a slow release, like switching from a pouring petrol onto a fire into just feeding the logs gradually. Because glucose enters slowly, insulin rises gently, mitochondria receive steady fuel, and the hunger signals stay calm and stable. There's no spike, no crash, no emergency hunger. This is why people eating high fiber diets naturally eat fewer calories without trying. Their biology feels safe. Fat loss is not only about eating less, it's about stabilizing the internal environment of your body. Stable blood sugar means fewer cravings, better energy regulation, improved insulin sensitivity, easier access to stored body fat, so you stop fighting hunger all day and your body starts to cooperate. So when someone says, I just don't have willpower, often what they really have is unstable blood sugar caused by low fiber intake. The solution is not punishment. It's rebuilding meals around foods that still contain their natural structure. Foods where fiber was not removed. Your body doesn't want to sabotage you. It wants steady fuel. And fiber is one of the most powerful tools we have to make metabolism work smoothly again. So in the next video, we'll look at how fiber feeds gut bacteria and how those bacteria start influencing hunger hormones themselves. And yeah, if you found this helpful, make sure you hit the subscribe button.